coached in the second season for the Griffins is Will Martin, assisted by Perry Stevenson, John Hood, Damon Jones, and Weston Smith. The lights are on. The players are on the floor. Griffins in the gold tops, gold pants with the black numbers and white trim. Northwest in the bright road green uniforms, green tops, green pants, and white numerals on either side. It'll be Luke Waters jumping for Northwest against Missouri Western's Will Eames. Tip is in the air, controlled by the Bearcats. We're underway. The National Player of the Year, Trevor Hudgens, with 2,484 points in his career, has it. And the Bearcats attack the right hoop as we're underway. As up top, quickly they go. Diego Bernard working it down low.
Isaiah Jackson
Gets the scoring started. Bernard with the assist. And in a matter of about 12 seconds, Northwest gets on the board. 2-0.
They run through that play 3 or 4 times, believe me.
Swader gives it to Justin Bubach. Around the key, it comes to JaRon Thames. Griffins moving from right to left, already down in the game, 2-0. 10 seconds on the shot clock as JaRon Thames posts it up against Wes Dreamer. And Thames answers the bell with a quick 2. And we're tied at 2. 19:15 to go, just underway in the first half. Good crowd on hand, as one might expect for this Highway 71 rivalry. 96th all-time meeting between the two. As Hudgens passes it off atop the key, 3 on the way. West Dreamer rattled out of there, nearly went down, but rebound Western. So Griffins have a chance to take an early lead here. Game tied at 2. Minute 3 gone by in the first half. Zion Swader brings it up the floor. And Griffins in the gold and black, Northwest in the green and white. Here's JaRon Thames right wing. Deep on the right side to Will Eames. Eames, deep 2 on the right side. That's no good. Rebound by the St. Joe native, Diego Bernard.
He's fairly athletic.
And Diego missed a couple of games this year with some COVID protocol. Missed a 1 game total, in fact. He started 21 of the 22 games this year. Both teams, of course, have had games. About every team has had games postponed due to COVID this year, but been in the clear for a little while. Here's Diego Bernard, high post on a front door cut to Luke Waters. Waters gets cut off. Up top it comes. Bernard 3, no good. Rebound Will Eames. So the Griffins have gotten 2 straight stops, 2 straight missed shots from Northwest. Here come the Griffins. Swader against 2 defenders, threw up a shot. The shot was good, but it's waved off, though. We do have a foul on the floor. This is against Isaiah Jackson of Northwest. And that's going to be the first one on Jackson, the first team foul against Northwest. 18:08 to go, first half, 2-2 our score. Griffin ball. Griffin's going to operate in the half court, working under the left basket.
Well, he got hurt. There's no question.
Yeah, Zion Swader hurting. Yeah, they were delayed for a little bit, and now he's hobbling off. It's a shame. Swader, freshman out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, who's played very, very well this year, making his 12th appearance, second start of the year, 48 total points to go with his 12 total rebounds. He's going to come out, and for the second game in a row, Q Mays comes off the bench. Remember, Q started 16 games this year, and there's a 3 coming by the Griffins. No good. Offensive rebound, Q Mays.
Slater being out is going to hurt us a little bit because he's really given us some stability, and plus he's athletic as the dickens.
Here's Justin Bubach, left wing, goes down low, Caleb Bennett. Bennett spinning, moving against his former Lafayette teammate, Diego Bernard, and Bennett puts it up and in for his first points, and the Griffins have a lead over 4th-ranked Northwest, 4-2, 17:40 to go first half. Hudgens pushing against Bennett up top. Bennett didn't have his feet set. This is going to be a defensive foul on Caleb, his first.
Well, that's Tommy, that's really that's a questionable thing when you say all he has to do is be in guarding position, and I thought he had pretty good position.
It's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, really.
Hudgens is so good at drawing that contact.
Right.
Hudgens on the right wing, goes up top, Luke Waters. Waters restarts his dribble, going against Bennett. Now he kicks it out, right corner 3. One of the best to ever do it. That's Trevor Hudgens from 3. That is his 115th 3 of the year, and that is a single-season MIAA record right there. With that shot, he had tied the record with 114, and now he has the record with 115 in a single season, or MIAA record.
Trevor Hudgens almost had a steal. I think that's the most emotion I've ever seen out of him. He jumped up and down.
With that 3, Northwest back in front, 5-4, 17:08 to go first half. Western ball, though.
We can afford to be very patient here. Just keep the ball in your hands for a little bit.
Q Mays goes left wing. Now up top, Caleb Bennett. Bennett spins against Bernard, kicks it out. Q, catch and shoot 3. No, well short, well guarded. Offensive putback, though, by Justin Bubach off the rebound. Bubach got hit in the face a little bit as he went back up. Bubach's fouled. He'll shoot free throws. Looks like Bubach will be able to continue, but yeah, he took a hand to the face right there as he kind of pump faked and went up for 2. So this will be free throws here for Missouri Western. Getting called in the fouls, Diego Bernard, that's his first. Second team foul on Northwest. 16:53 to go first half. Bearcats 5, Griffins 4. Well, now Bubak, his nose might be bleeding now.
Bleeding, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to come out.
That's
So you had Zion Swader came off limping a bit, and now you got Bubak, who got popped in the nose as he got an offensive rebound, got to the free throw line. So now our action is paused with 16:53 to go in the first half. Northwest 5, Missouri Western 4. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Caleb Bennett coming back in the game. Tay Fields is going to check in. So I think they're going to have Caleb take these free throws here.
That's, with Tay Fields playing, that's 3 freshmen that are playing for us. So
yeah.
That's a good sign, obviously, for the future. Zion Swader is really, really a good prospect. I think Tay Fields is a good prospect. Kemp's a good prospect. They're all, going to be ready to play another year.
So it is Caleb Bennett taking these free throws in place of Justin Bubak, who got hit in the nose, was bleeding a bit. Bennett, pretty good free throw shooter this year, 85.7%, makes the first. Bennett's got 3 points in the game. We're tied at 5. He made them both. Missouri Western 6, Northwest 5. 16:52 to go in the first half. Anything can happen. This was a Northwest team that trailed by 17 in the first half against Lincoln. Now, granted, Northwest shot 88% in the second half, came back to win by double digits, but still, Northwest has been in some close games this year. I mean, their numbers are big, their record is big, but can hang with them, as we've seen. Here's Hudgens on the left side as he comes on a curl, gets in the lane, now going to dribble it back out with 5 on the shot clock. Hudgens guarded by Bennett. Trevor with 2, with 1 at the horn. Now it's an air ball. Rebound Missouri Western. The shot clock horn sounded. Griffin ball, here they come. Griffins with the ball in the lead, 6-5, 16:15 to go first half. JaRon Thames, baseline right side. Bounce pass to Tay Fields. Straight ahead goes Tay off the bench with his first points of the night. He's the third Griffin to score, and Western's ahead 8-5 on a 4-0 run. It's going to take runs like that to stay in this game. Here's Wes Dreamer up top. Goes left wing, Diego Bernard. Bernard dribbles baseline, gets underneath, kicks it out. One-handed pass, right corner. Hudgens 3. Oh, my word. That hit the rim 4 times and went down. Hit the left side of the rim and got the bounce, and that's good. And that's what Hudgens can do. 6 points, all from downtown.
He's got great rotation on his shot. With that rotation, that ball dies on the rim easier than people that don't have great rotation.
116 made threes this year. That leads all NCAA divisions. He holds a single game record as well in Division II with 11 in a game. He did that earlier this year. As Caleb Bennett trying to dribble in on the right baseline, offensive foul is called. Northwest did a great job drawing that, and Caleb Bennett just picked up his second foul, so that hurts. So I think Caleb's going to come out. He does. Alex John comes in. Now, John had missed a few games earlier in January due to a back problem. He was also out due to COVID for a short while.
Tommy, we were automatic on the 2 fouls and taking people out. And personally, as a coach, I'm against that. I don't like it. Especially as good a job as he's doing on Trevor Hudgens. He did a great job on him last time. I'd like to have Caleb Bennett playing as long as I can.
Yeah, better him match against Hudgens than Reese Glover when we were last in Maryville. I think that's a better matchup. 15-12 to go first half. We're tied at 8. Northwest ball trying to get the lead back are the Bearcats as Trevor Hudgens runs into Q Mays up top. Q fell on the floor, but Hudgens keeps the ball. He goes left corner to Wes Dreamer, and Dreamer knocks down the 3. He is one of the better 3-point shooters in the league, 3rd in the league at 45.4%. Dreamer just made his 60th, and it's 11-8 Bearcats, and Western misses a quick 2 the other way. Q Mays trying to get the rebound, cannot. And Northwest with the ball in the lead, 11-8, 14:40 to go first half. Here's Bernard, little skip pass on the baseline. Luke Waters pump fakes for 2, goes up for 2, missed it, but got fouled by JaRon Thames. This will be free throws for Northwest, and that brings us to our under 5 media timeout. So really not a bad start for the Griffins. Get a couple early buckets, including 4 points for Caleb Bennett, but 2 threes by Trevor Hudgens, another by Wes Dreamer, and it's Northwest with the early 11-8 advantage with 14:40 to go here in the first half. Bearcats have free throws when we come back on the Griffin Sports Network.
Orchards for pumpkins, cider, and Christmas trees.
James picked up a foul as it was Luke Waters who missed a 2, got fouled, and Waters, looking for his first points of this game, steps to the line. Waters, native of Olathe, Kansas, misses the first free throw. Luke Waters on the season, pretty good at the foul line, 80.4%. Northwest as a team, 80.7% at the foul line. They lead the MIAA. They lead the nation as a team in free throw shooting by percentage. Waters does make the second there, and it's 12-8. Bearcats on top. So
we do not need this to be a free throw contest.
No, we do
not.
You
know that.
Yeah, numbers reflect
they're shooting 81, we're shooting 64 or 5.
Yeah, 60. I lost it. 64.7, but there's JaRon Thames with a three off the assist by Q Mays. Big answer there. Thames for his first points of the day. That's a big shot for JaRon Thames. That's just his sixth made three of the year. It's a 1-point game. Northwest 12, Missouri Western 11. Bearcat ball. 14-10 to go first half. Here's Bernard, hard dribble, little spin move, step back two, deep on the left side. Good move, shot not there. Rebound Will Eames. Eames gives it to Q Mays. Griffin's a chance to take the lead, down 12-11, 13:58 to go first half. Q Mays in the right corner, coming off the bench today is Q. Oh, bounces it right to Alex John. That nearly went through John's hands. He got it back. John trying to back it down against West Dreamer. Turnaround jumper, right baseline, no good. Into the game for the first time is Daniel Abreu, the redshirt freshman out of Springfield, Missouri, able to help on that defensive board, and Northwest has it back. Bearcats 12, Griffins 11, 13:36 to go first half. Hudgens with two early threes. He holds the ball right now. He's in the high post. He'll dump it off Abreu. Abreu hands off Hudgens. Hudgens dribble, drive. What a hard take on the right side. That's how he can burn you from outside. He can dribble and drive, weave through traffic like that. He's got 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Does the National Player of the Year. It's Northwest 14, Missouri Western 11.
And he's only 6 foot, remember.
Yeah, not the biggest guy in the world. But, man, is he a fun player to watch as Q Mays passes it down low. Alex John. And they're going to call offensive foul on Alex John, a charge. John coming off the bench, a guy again who had missed time due to a back injury, making his 18th appearance. He had started 16 games this year. That's his first foul. He's going to come out. And back in is Justin Buback. That's a good sign. Buback made the start. Got hit in the nose earlier as he was about to shoot free throws. He re-enters the game.
Yeah, I think he just had a bloody nose.
Yep. 14-11 Northwest. They got the ball back. 13 minutes and counting to go in the first half. Northwest seeking their 20th consecutive win in this series. It'd be their 9th straight in St. Joe, but West Dreamer throws the ball away. Picked up Tay Fields, who just checked back in. Fields to Q to Eames. Eames back to Q Mays. Dumps it off over his shoulder to Tay Fields in the high post. Fields going against Dreamer. Nowhere to go. Fields will work it up top to Will Eames. Still 17 on the shot clock. And now Q Mays standing near midcourt to reset the offense. Griffin's moving right to left. Northwest leading it 14-11. 12:30 to go first half. Down to 8 on the shot clock here. Q continues to dribble between the circles. Q thought about a three being guarded by Hudgens. Gets underneath. Stumbles. Lost the ball. Hudgens has got it. Well, he had it. And now it comes loose on the floor. I think Northwest may secure possession here. Jump ball is called.
I think it's our ball.
And they're going to say it's back to Missouri Western. Well, Hudgens took that right away from Q. Q just took a drive, jumped up in the air. Trevor matched him step for step. Trevor got the ball, and then Trevor Hudgens fell down, and then jump ball was called, so Western able to salvage possession there. 20. And they get his fresh 20 on the shot clock. Griffins under the left hoop. Northwest 14, Missouri Western 11. Griffins have been scoreless the last 135. Northwest had been on a 7-0 scoring run earlier this first half, but Griffins have weathered it so far. But now the officials, Coach Smith, are coming together here. I don't know what the discussion is.
Whether it's 20 seconds or a whole new possession.
Indeed, 20 seconds on the shot clock. It's Griffin ball under the left hoop as Q Mays inbounds to Buback. Buback dribble, nowhere to go. Up top it goes Will Eames. 12:15 left first half, 14-11 Northwest. Griffin ball, down to 10 on the shot clock. It's in JaRon Thames' hands. JaRon, little crossover, step back two over Daniel Abreu. Doesn't get it. Offensive board, though. Tay Fields, foul's called. Tay gets fouled on the shooting, on his shot, that is. It's on Luke Waters, so Tay Fields will shoot free throws here for Missouri Western. Luke Waters called on his first foul. It's the third team foul on Northwest, and Tay Fields, another freshman out of Opelika, Alabama.
Ben McCollum's like, what? He wasn't shooting.
Yeah, I can understand his confusion. Yeah. Tay Fields at the line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter, one of these true freshmen we've talked about who's made such an impact for Western. He makes the first free throw. He's now 15 of 20 on the year. Fields with 3 points, now with 4. He made them both. And it's 14-13. 1 point game. Northwest lead. Northwest ball now. Down to 12 minutes left first half. Well, Western's come to play early. See, they got off. They hung with Northwest early in Maryville back in December. Then Northwest went on to lead it by 15 at the break. We'll see if that happens again as Hudgens hands off Luke Waters, and Waters just just what works his way right to the rim.
I think that was a Brayu one. Huh?
Yeah, and that he puts it up and in. He's got 3 points. 16-13 Bearcats. 11:37 to go first half. Waters with a relatively open lane that time. Thames gets a handoff. Will Eames. Here come the Griffins. Thames on a running jumper. Just let it fly. Nearly dunked it. Got right to the rim. Laid it up and in perfectly on the finger roll. Thames. He's got now 7 points. It's his team high. And Western down only 1. Here's Trevor Hudgens. The Bearcats ball in the lead. 16-15. 11-10 now to go in the first half. Hudgens holds it right corner off a pass from Abreu. Now Hudgens kicks it out. Byron Alexander. Ooh, tried up for three, and that's going to be 3 free throws. The foul happens from behind the arc. I think it's going to be a foul on freshman Tay Fields. It is on Tay, his first. Already the 5th team foul on Western in this first half. 11:03 to go. Northwest 16, Griffins 15, and at the line here will be the 6'7" sophomore forward from a very small town in southeast Nebraska, Alvo, Nebraska. In Odo County, just to the east of Lincoln. West Dreamer went to high school at Lincoln East, and Dreamer does make the first free throw here. He's got 4 points. It's 17-15 Northwest. He's going to take 3 of them, remember. And Dreamer made the second. He's a pretty good free throw shooter himself, 82%, 41 of 50 coming in. Dreamer, the second scorer on this Northwest team, the second leading scorer, 13.8 a game, and he makes all 3 free throws right there. So Dreamer up to 6 points. Northwest 4 of 5 at the foul line, and Northwest leading it now 19-15, 10:55 to go first half. Yeah, if Northwest gets to the foul line more, chances are they're going to win the game because they just don't miss a lot of free throws.
Yeah, we're doing a good job, though, right now.
Yep.
Just hanging in there, taking your time.
Here's Thames getting down low. Nice little 2. It'll roll in there off a pass from Will Eames. How about Thames? 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting. Thames had a double-double against Lincoln last week. They're going to need a similar effort tonight against Northwest from him. 19-17 Bearcats, 10:25 to go first half. Hudgens gets underneath, nowhere to go, passes it to Mitch Mascari, redshirt freshman out of Geneva, Illinois. Had a career-high 11 points 5 days ago up in Maryville against Missouri Southern. Here's Hudgens against 2 defenders, right wing. Around the key it comes Luke Waters with 5 on the shot clock. Waters in the lane with 3, with 2, gives to Abreu. High post 2 is good.
Wow.
Off the assist by Luke Waters. Daniel Abreu made that perfectly on a catch and shoot. Abreu off the bench now with his first points of the game. He's the 5th Bearcat to score. Northwest back up 2 possessions, 21-17 inside of 10 minutes left first half. Western with the ball back. Hugh Mays up top. Backdoor cut to JaRon Thames on a beautiful dribble along the right baseline. Again, almost dunked it, but got right up by the rim, put it up and in. How about Thames with 11 of his team's 19 points?
Well, they don't have any answer for Thames right now. There's no question. They're going to see what happens. But
Trevor Hudgens goes coast to coast unassisted. Got to the rim being guarded by Hugh Mays. Hudgens missed his shot, but he did get fouled by Q. For Jaqueline Mays, that is his first personal foul, 6-team foul on the Griffins, so it'll be free throws for a man that shoots 90% at the foul line, Trevor Hudgens, when we come back. Timeout on the floor, 9:33 to go in the first half. It's Northwest 21, Missouri Western 19, and you're listening to Missouri Western Basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Med.
Blow for blow. Right now, though, it's Trevor Hudgens at the foul line with 8 points to lead his team early on. And Trevor Hudgens, one of the best free throw shooters possibly ever, 91.1% this year, which, by the way, is first in the MIAA and 12th in the country. Made the first. But missed the second. Well, he misses 9% of the time. So he missed that one.
You saw the 9.
Yeah.
9%.
Might be the only one we see. 22-19. The Bearcats lead it. 9:24 to go first quarter. Trevor Hudgens 9, West Streamer 6. How about JaRon Thames, though? A game high 11 points.
Well, they have
to lead Western. As Tay Fields.
Illegal.
Yeah, illegal screen on Tay Fields as he tried to hand off JaRon Thames. Tay Fields, the freshman, coming off the bench. He just picked up his second foul in the game. Certainly a big learning moment for him, for a guy like Justin Buback who made the start. Zion Swader, a freshman who started, but he's been out, was limping off earlier. We haven't seen him return to the game since. So, yeah, for a guy like Tay Fields, these are learning moments when you play against a experienced 4th-year, 5th-year player like Trevor Hudgens. Northwest with the ball. Northwest with the lead. 22-19. 9:05 to go here in the first half. There was a three by Luke Waters. Not close. Hit the glass, but not the rim. Rebound Western. Northwest 3 of 7 from 3 so far in this game. Western 1 of 3. Griffin ball, Bearcat lead, 22-19, 8:50 to go first half. 15 on the shot clock. Q dribbling between the circles. Passes it off Justin Buback. Buback on the right wing, Thames. Thames comes left off a screen from Will Eames. Thames gets to the left elbow, now kicks it up top. Eames, short. Step back three, short, hit the front of the rim, offensive board. Alex John. John works his way back up and gets fouled. Alex John, who got called on an offensive foul earlier, now draws a shooting foul, and he'll go to the line. Let's see, they call that foul on... Not sure who they called that one on. I think that was actually on Diego Bernard. Yep, Diego just picked up his second. Alex John at the line. He has struggled from the free throw line this year. John does miss the first, and on the season, Alex John... 41.2% at the free throw line, 14 of 34 coming in.
You know, if there's one area that we are a little stronger and better than they are is offensive rebounding.
And John did miss them both. Yeah, Western 6-0 winning the offensive glass.
And it's paid off for us so far.
But 2 big missed free throws there, as it is now 22-19 Northwest. 8:20 to go first half, and the Bearcats have it back. Here's Hudgens. Oh, a beautiful front door cut on a pass down low to Byron Alexander. The former Staley Falcon from Kansas City puts it up and in. And Byron with his first points. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful play. Alexander becomes the 6th different Bearcat to score, and Northwest up 24-19 now. I think this is their biggest lead so far. Here's JaRon Thames in the high post. Gets underneath, dribble, and draws a foul against either Diego Bernard or Byron Alexander, one of the two. It's not going to be on Byron Alexander, his first. Yep, this is Northwest's largest lead now, 24-19, 7:54 to go first half. So Western still hanging tough as Thames goes to the foul line. Thames with a game-high 11 points, 5 of 6 shooting. He's hit a 3 in this game. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. And he missed the first. That's 3 straight missed free throws for Western now. Thames on the season from the foul line. He's struggled a bit from here, 59%. Yeah. In fact, Western collectively has struggled from the free throw line this season, 64.8%. That's next to last in the league. But Thames does make the second, gives JaRon 12 points. Western hanging tough. Northwest 24, Missouri Western 20. 7:50 and counting here in this first half. Bearcats with the ball back. Bearcats moving left to right. Hudgens goes up top, Dreamer. Dreamer hands off to Trevor. Dreamer tries to set a screen. Ooh, Q Mays came in from behind. Little contact on Hudgens. Ball comes loose. Picked up Justin Buback. And then Hudgens came running in from behind to try and get it back. Hudgens thinks he got fouled.
Yeah, he did.
And I think he probably did.
Yeah, but you know what? That's like everything else. You don't get them all.
Yep. A game like this, you have to be able to get away with some.
Yeah, you can't call everything. It's going to be these two teams are both physical, playing good defense. So far, we've done a really, really good job. A little one-on-one, but that's all right. It's been Thames, and Thames has been pretty tough.
Ball stays with Western. Thames inbounds in the right corner to Justin Buback. Western attacking the left goal. Northwest leading it 24-20, 7:27 to go first half. 18 on the shot clock here for Western. Mays on the left wing. Gives down low to Will Eames on the left baseline, being guarded by Luke Waters. Eames trying to cross him up, puts it up. Got the glass, got the rim. Eames wanted a foul. He didn't get that one. So, goes both ways.
It does. You're not going to get those.
Nope. Rebound Luke Waters, 24-20 Northwest with the ball back. 7:03 to go first half. Hudgens in the backcourt. Goes right side. Byron Alexander on the baseline. He fell down. A travel is called. And Western's going to get it back. Turnover number 4 for the Bearcats. So again, both teams kind of going back and forth. One team will play well for a sequence than the other, but it's been Northwest that's had that early lead and hasn't relinquished it yet. But hats off to Missouri Western for holding tough here. 24-20 Bearcats, Griffin ball, 6:50 to go in this first half. Q Mays running the point, comes right off a screen from Will Eames. Q dribbles right side against Hudgens. Tries to pass it underneath Will Eames. It skipped off Will Eames' foot. I think Will thought maybe there was a chance Wes Dreamer touched it last, but no such thing as Q tried to get, I think, just a little too fancy with that, a skip pass in traffic, and that is out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for Missouri Western. So
tough pass to
that's
handle
tough
there,
because
out
the
there.
Griffins forced Northwest into a turnover the previous possession, then just give it right back to the Bearcats. Here's Waters in the lane. They kick it up top. Hudgens off a pass from Byron Alexander. Long three, not good. Alex John runs in for the rebound. Northwest 3 of 8 from downtown early. 2 of those 3 by Trevor Hudgens. 24-20 Bearcats. Missouri Western ball back. 6:15 to go in this first half. Relatively low scoring so far. Here's Q Mays. Little crossover move on the left side. Q being guarded by Hudgens. Q gives to Eames around the right side to Thames. Thames comes left off a screen from Eames. Thames runs into a 2. Made the shot and he's fouled.
Well, he's in his zone right now. There's no doubt about it. He's single-handedly keeping us right in the game.
Will Eames set a perfect screen. He signaled for Thames to run into lane, and Thames ran into a defender. Kind of a fadeaway shot on the left side. He made it from roughly 12 or 13 feet. Thames with 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting makes it 24-22, and he has a chance at a three-point play here. He went 1 of 2 at the foul line the last time. He makes the three-point play. Thames with a game-high 15 points, and Western's back to within a point. 24-23. Bearcats have been scoreless the last 2:20.
Yeah, he's just in the zone right now, Tommy. I mean, he can do no wrong offensively.
Hudgens with the ball, being guarded by Bubak. Trevor gives it to Byron Alexander, high post. Byron, left wing, Trevor Hudgens. 14 on the shot clock, 5:43 left first half. Missouri Western hanging tough against Northwest. Bearcats up 1, 24-23. 3 up top, Trevor Hudgens, no good. Alex John rips away a rebound from Luke Waters. Missouri Western now with a chance to take the lead late in this first half. Bearcats 24, Griffins 23. Q Mays across the 10-second line. 5:24 until halftime. Alex John sets a screen up top for Q. Long 3. Well short. Offensive board, though, Will Eames. Eames, spin move, right baseline. Little floater is good for the Lee Summit native, Will Eames. His first points of the game. He's the 4th Griffin to score. Missouri Western 25, Northwest 24. It's a ball game in St. Joseph. Luke Waters goes up top. Daniel Abreu. Abreu had it nearly stolen by Thames. Abreu still holding it. Hands off Hudgens. Hudgens being defended by Q. There's some contact. It's going to be a foul on Q Mays, I do believe. Yep, they call it on Q. That's his second. Q Mays walked quickly to the bench after that foul. I think he knew it was immediate timeout, but I also think he was frustrated by that call as Thames and Q Mays are trying to get a steal. Abreu and Trevor Hudgens holding it up top for Northwest, but the Bearcats draw a foul, so it'll be Northwest ball when we come back. Timeout on the floor.
North Woodbine Road in St. Joe. 6 a.m. never tasted so good.
You're listening to Missouri Western Basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
With Coach Tom Smith, I'm Tommy Rezach. Welcome you back. Missouri Western Fieldhouse in St. Joseph. 4:55 to go, first half. It's Missouri Western 25, Northwest Missouri State 24. As we went to break, though, Q Mays was called on a foul. It's the 8th team foul on Missouri Western, and it's 1-and-1 time for Trevor Hudgens, as Hudgens does step to the line and makes his first free throw. He's up to now 10 points with that make, and we're tied at 25.
Zion Swader's back in the game.
Yep, Swader, the freshman who hurt his foot early, made the start. Played only a couple of minutes before hurting his foot. He's back in. By the way, Hudgens does make both free throws. Northwest back in front, 26-25. Pretty airtight game. 3 ties, 5 lead changes. Western a chance to grab the lead back here. Here's Swader in the high post. I think he may have traveled. He did. Being guarded hard by Trevor Hudgens.
He's trying too hard there. Plus us, we just got to be careful again that we don't fall into just one-on-one. JaRon Thames can do it, okay, but not everybody can.
26-25, Northwest the ball back. Again, Bearcats moving left to right. 4:30 to go in the first half. As they hand it off up top here, Isaiah Jackson working around the key deep on the left side. It comes now to Luke Waters. Waters trying to hand off Trevor Hudgens. That ball was coming our way. Just off to our right on the scorer's table. So Western playing great defense in the backcourt. They made Hudgens uncomfortable a few times in this game.
No, they've actually done a great job defensively. There's no question. Just from the standpoint of holding them 26 right now, there's still 4 to go, obviously, but right now we've played better defense than they have, really.
And Northwest shooting 8 of 15 from the field. Western 9 of 20. But it's Bearcats 26, Missouri Western 25. Here comes JaRon Thames. It's that man right there who's just been monstrous today on the left baseline. He makes a short jumper. 17 points for JaRon on 7 of 8 shooting, and Missouri Western's back ahead 27-26. 3:54 to go until halftime. Hudgens able to bully his way down in the lane, missed a shot off the rim. Rebound Missouri Western. There goes JaRon Thames coast to coast. JaRon gets underneath against 2 defenders, missed a shot, but JaRon gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line coming up. So this is going to be another foul on Northwest. It's going to be on Luke Waters, his second. 7th team foul on the Bearcats. Now Western in the 1-and-1 bonus with 3:46 still to go until halftime. Missouri Western 27, Northwest 26. And this will be a shooting foul for JaRon Thames. Thames, 17 points to go with 1 rebound and assist. He's 2 of 3 at the foul line on 7 of 8 shooting from the field.
He has 2.
And the first shot is no good. Western 6 of 10 at the foul line. Daniel Abreu checks in for Northwest as Luke Waters goes to the bench with 2 fouls. 3:46 till halftime. Missouri Western 27, 4th ranked Northwest 26. And JaRon Thames does connect on the second free throw. He's 3 for 5 at the line, 18 points. That's a game high. And Western leads it by 2, 28-26. Western's largest lead was by 3 earlier in this half. Trevor Hudgens running the point. Across the floor, far side. Here come the Bearcats. Daniel Abreu up top. Ooh, wow, a backdoor cut and a running jam by Wes Dreamer. Northwest can strike like lightning. Abreu the assist, Dreamer with the jam. Dreamer's got now in the game 8 points. We're tied at 28. 3:23 to go, first half. That's a good play. Thames up top, goes right side. Zion Swader deep in the right corner to Will Eames. Eames being guarded by Dreamer. Eames, bumped Dreamer down. Dreamer sold it beautifully.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Eames kind of lowered the shoulder. Will Eames called on his first foul. It's an offensive foul. Turnover number 7 for Western. It's the 9th team foul on the Griffins, so 1 more foul, and then Northwest would be in the double bonus with 3:12 to go until halftime. Game tied at 28. Trevor Hudgens up the floor. Wes Dreamer giving to Mitch Mascari. Mascari back up top to Abreu. Abreu, the redshirt freshman, comes left off a screen from Hudgens, does Abreu. Pump fakes for 2. He faked out Thames. Abreu missed a shot, got his own rebound, and the putback is good by Daniel Abreu, the 6'6 redshirt freshman forward. He's got 4 off the bench. Northwest back on top, 30-28. So now it's a 4-0 run by the Bearcats. 2:44 to go till halftime. Griffins down only 2. Fields up top, Bubak. Gives on the left side, Swader. Swader being guarded by Isaiah Jackson. Nearly lost it. Jackson, a talented redshirt freshman out of Independence. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Will Eames. He'll pump fake for 3, then steps up for the 3 left wing. No good.
Yeah, that's not a good possession there.
Rebound, Isaiah Jackson. Northwest with the ball. Northwest the lead, 30-28. Hudgens plugs the lane. Goes up top, Isaiah Jackson. Jackson, little curl. Front door cut to Daniel Abreu. Will Eames gets back on defense, prevents the make, but Abreu is fouled on his way by Will Eames, and Eames just picked up his second foul.
Only second. Yep.
And Abreu will go to the line for the first time. 30-28 Bearcats. 2:15 to go first half. And Daniel Abreu has played a pretty good season so far, making his 20. He's appeared in all 22 games up to this point, and he's 85.7% from the free throw line. Though the release on that one pretty strong as it misses off the back of the iron. Yeah, 30 of 35 on free throws coming in. Is the Springfield, Missouri native. His second shot, that time he got the touch. That's pure. Bearcats 31, Griffins 28. It's a 5-0 run for Northwest to grab the lead back. Again, 2.25 minutes to go, first half. Checking in for the first time for Missouri Western will be 6'6 sophomore forward out of Chandler, Arizona, Zach Anderson, number 30, for those of you watching on the MIAA network. Swader across the timeline, gives to Tay Fields left side. Crunch time here for Missouri Western. You played a good first half, but you don't want Northwest to end it on a run and get down multiple possessions here. Zion Swader up top, goes right side to JaRon Thames. JaRon with a game-high 18. He's in the high post with 6 on the shot clock. JaRon spins, puts up a shot. Good! In the high post, moving from right to left. Little running jumper, and how about JaRon with 20 in the first half, and that is a new career high.
That's 20 of the 30 points by one person.
Actually, no, just shy of a career high, 22. Last time he scored this many, 22 against Nebraska Kearney, and that was in the 19 and 20 season. And now we've got a whistle and a foul called on the floor. It's going to be on Western, away from the ball. They call it on Bubak?
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Rather on Zion Swader.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
okay, that's Swader's first.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. It comes on the floor, but it's double bonus time for Northwest, and at the line is Wes Dreamer. And Dreamer makes the first. Dreamer playing well. 9 points. He hasn't missed a free throw yet. He's 4 for 4. It's 32-30. Remember, Thames made that last bucket, made it 31-30. Northwest still ahead, minute 27 to the half. Dreamer made both free throws. 33-30, Northwest on top. Northwest shooting a pretty stellar 10 of 13 at the foul line. Missouri Western 7 of 11. Minute 20 and counting till the break. Northwest 33, Missouri Western 30. Really crisp half from Missouri Western, as good as you could possibly expect, really. Fields to Bubak. Ooh, gives to Swader. He slipped and fell, kept his dribble, no travel. Swader hits the floor hard. There's the travel. Mitch Mascari tangled up there with him, trying to rip the ball loose. I think trying to force a jump ball, but instead they're just going to call the travel on Swader, and Northwest gets it back. Turnover number 8 for Missouri Western.
Yeah, Zion, he can go one-on-one, and he's very athletic. We got to be careful he doesn't try to do too much. And let's remember who has the 20 points right now. And get them
down to a minute left until halftime. Northwest 33, Missouri Western 30. Trevor Hudgens with the basketball. Dribbling against Swader, goes up top, Dreamer, long three, off the front of the rim, no good. Ooh, ball bounced off a couple of Griffins, and right back to Daniel Abreu, offensive board, Northwest. Just the second offensive rebound of the game for the Bearcats. As now Hudgens gives it off, 3 on the way, Mitch Mascari, left wing, no good. JaRon Thames rips down the rebound.
I don't think you've been like that shot.
35 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. Missouri Western ball, Northwest Missouri State lead, 33-30 Bearcats. Griffins have a chance to tie here, but either way, Northwest is going to get one more shot, because about 11 seconds separate the game clock and the shot clock. But we're down to 20 seconds left first half. Swader dumps it off. Tay Fields, right corner, baseline drive. Fields, spin move, puts up a shot, no good. Fields got fouled. He's going to take free throws, Tay Fields. It's a shooting foul. See, I think they call it on Daniel Abreu. Yep, it's Abreu's first, and that is the 8th team foul on Northwest. Tay Fields has played 11 minutes so far, 4 points. He's 2 for 2 at the free throw line to go with 2 steals, 4 rebounds. He is a stat packer. And the first one is good. Western 8 of 12 at the free throw line. Fields himself is 3 for 3. He's got 5 points. 33-31. Northwest leads by a smidge. Back into the game was Luke Waters for Northwest, but we do have a 30-second timeout. Ben McCollum calls time here, but with 15.5 to go, the shot clock is dark. 15 and a half seconds left till halftime. We'll keep it right here for you.
Has done a great job, obviously, scoring 20 of the 31 points.
It was just 10 days ago when Missouri Western lost at UCM 83-46. Tay Fields makes the second shot, 33-32, and then it was a week ago today that Missouri Northwest beat that same UCM team by 40 in Maryville, 89-49. All right, shot clock dark. Northwest up by a point, 33-32, down to 10 seconds left. Here's Trevor Hudgens, left wing, gets around Zion Swader, puts up a scoop shot on a running jumper. That's good. How did he do that? Hudgens with 13, but with 2 seconds, Swader at the horn, puts up a shot. He got fouled before the horn. Zion Swader, the freshman, running down the floor in the closing seconds. The foul definitely came before the shot clock sounded. 35-32 Bearcats after the make by Hudgens, but 2 more free throws for Missouri Western before we go to the locker room. And now are they going to look at the monitor? They will, to see if they'll add any time. I think they'll probably add about a half second or so. The green and white faithful do not like that.
Didn't count.
Are they going to go?
No, maybe not. No. I think they're still looking at whether he got it off on time, right? I think he did.
I thought so too, because I saw the ball come up, and then I heard the horn, and I think I heard the whistle before the horn as well. So most of this half on the bench after he kind of tweaked his right foot, maybe his right ankle earlier, but he's come back in, seemed to have felt pretty good. Swader on the season, 9 of 14 at the free throw line, making his second career start today. Missed the first. Western's now missed 5 free throws in this first half. They're 9 of 14. Those are ones you got to make. 35-32 Northwest. They did put .8 back on the clock. 1 more free throw here for Swader. Second shot.
Nope.
Too strong. And there's the horn. So Missouri Western got the extra free throws, made neither of them. Again, Zion Swader, a fresh 2017-18 season. It'd also be their first win over Northwest since January of 2013. I mean, all that stuff is relative. I don't know how much that matters in the big picture, but it's always interesting to look at history. But, Coach, I'd say whatever happens from here on out, if Western could just continue to play at this pace, continue to let JaRon Thames have a special game, he already has with 20 points, give him the ball, maybe get a guy like Q Mays going. Q had no points the first half. Give Caleb Bennett the ball a little bit more. He only had one shot attempt. Zion Swader, 0 points. Justin Buback, 0 points. Get some of those guys going, and you definitely got a ball game.
I think we're going to definitely need more people involved
Yes.
than JaRon. And I don't know that JaRon can keep it up, but he's had an outstanding half, and he's kept us in position to have a chance. Our defense has been outstanding.
Northwest does get the ball to start this second half. Bearcats moving from right to left. Bearcats lead it 35-32, 19:47 left to settle it. Trevor Hudgens up top. Nice pass right down the lane to Wes Dreamer. Dreamer finishes with ease. Dreamer and Hudgens have combined for 25, and it's 37-32 Bearcats. This ties their biggest lead.
Stay solid defensively.
Here comes Missouri Western. It's Buback, Thames, Eames, Mays, and Bennett. Bennett and Bernard going at it as Bennett goes underneath, goes in the corner to Buback. Now up top to Thames. Thames again, game high 20 points, drives the lane, and Wes Dreamer, for the second time in this game, draws a charge. He did that against, I think, Caleb Bennett earlier, and this time he does it against JaRon Thames. And JaRon, the offensive foul. It's his second personal. Turnover number 9 for Missouri Western. Northwest is +4 in turnover margin. So Northwest gets the ball to start the half. They score, and then they force the charge on Missouri Western on the Griffins' first possession of the half. So now Northwest a chance to take what would be a 3-score lead for the first time here.
Well, we're still in good shape. We just have to not go one-on-one all the time and start playing together a little bit.
Dreamer being guarded by Justin Buback in the lane. Couple of dribbles. Dreamer, little backdoor cut to Luke Waters. Ooh, Waters fell down. Couldn't secure the pass. Will Eames gets the steal. Eames to Bennett. Bennett trying to go in the corner to Thames. Daniel Abreu knocks that ball out of bounds near side. Stays with Western. 18:50 to go. Bearcats 37, Griffins 32. And a good game. Thames. 20 points on 8 of 9 shooting. Inbounds near side. Q Mays still seeking his first points. Q had 11 the last time against Northwest, though he fouled out early second half. Q gives it left wing 3. Will Eames, that's short. Eames only 2 points.
Well, he's really been short.
Eames 2 points on 0 of 3 from 3. And that one goes out of bounds. So that's 2 turnovers for Western to open this second half.
Yeah, we need Will to play, really get himself going a little bit here.
37-32 Northwest, the ball back. 18.5 still to go. Bernard comes right off a screen from Wes Dreamer. Bernard, no points yet in this game, but that's no longer true as Diego gets underneath off a screen from Wes Dreamer. Bernard had 2 fouls the first half, but there the St. Joe native has his first bucket on a nice layup to go with 2 assists, and it's 39-32 Bearcats. It's now a 6-0 run for Northwest, and they have their biggest lead of the day at 39-32, 18-10 to go. Hugh Mays being guarded step for step by Trevor Hudgens. Mays throws up a shot, gets fouled here. Is this on Hudgens?
Yeah, we got to be careful here. I mean, this is a dangerous.
Yep, that's on Trevor.
It's a 7-point lead. It's not anything that it's insurmountable or anything else, but it's not me against you. It's us.
Yep. Foul comes on the floor against Hudgens as Bennett inbounds. Eames 3. No, that was his better shot of the day, but missed on the inside of the rim that time.
Yeah. Well, at least he got it there.
Yep. Western 1 of 8 from 3. Rebound Northwest. Here comes Hudgens. Hudgens dumps it up top. Dreamer catch and shoot 3. He's lethal, but he misses that one. Dreamer with 12 points. He made a 3 in the first half. And Western has the ball back off the miss. And Dreamer's one to watch. 46.1% from 3. But JaRon Thames makes the 3 atop the key. So Thames is 2 for 2 from downtown. That's just his 7th 3 all year. Western's first points of the half. It's 39-35 Northwest after that huge make by JaRon Thames. And that, my friends, is a career high 23 points.
Well, you've never seen a performance any better than that.
Diego Bernard left wing, no, on a backdoor cut to Luke Waters on a pick and roll. Waters catches the pass, goes up and in. Waters has been sneaky with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
JaRon Thames has to be careful, Tommy. We did not need a foul on that play. No. He needs to be in the game.
Northwest 41, Griffins 35. Yeah, Thames does have 2 fouls, as does Will Eames, as does Q Mays, as does Tay Fields, all with 2 fouls. Here's Thames, right wing, being guarded. Daniel Abreu gives it to Q Mays on the front door cut. Q with a strong take with 6 on the shot clock. Missed it off the rim. Rebound Diego Bernard. Bernard spinning. Ball loose by Q Mays, but Wes Dreamer is there as his backup to pick up the loose ball. Dreamer gives it right wing to Hudgens. Hudgens pump fake for three. Bennett fell down on him after the pump fake. Now is the question, is that a shooting foul or does it come on the floor? Okay.
That'll be on the floor.
Okay. Let's say, is that 3 free throws for Hudgens? It is not.
That'll be on the floor.
Okay.
But it takes Bennett out of the game again. And right now, I think I'd leave Caleb. I mean, he'll never get the flow of the game if he's sitting over there. He might as well play him now.
16:39 left, 41-35 Northwest, the ball in the lead. Northwest got off to a 4-0 run to start this half as Hudgens gets in the lane, hands it off behind him to Bernard. Bernard makes the extra pass to Luke Waters. Waters got blocked out of bounds by both Fields and Eames, and they're going to say the block goes out off of Northwest, and the Griffins get it back. First block shot of the day for either team right there.
Yeah, that was Waters didn't know who was around him.
Q Mays running the point now. 41-35 Northwest, Griffin ball. Griffin's moving left to right, 16-18 left here in St. Joe. Thames against two defenders, lost the ball, able to pass it off left wing to Buback. Buback gets cut off left baseline. West Dreamer all over him. Buback, long pass up top to Q Mays with 7 on the shot clock. Q, crossover dribble, bounces off Hudgens. They're going to call a foul on Q Mays. Q frustrated. He's been guarded by Hudgens all day, and Hudgens has kept him off the board. Q is 0 of 5 from the floor, and that just now was his third foul and his third turnover. Q has had just no good looks today.
No, it really has. Well, he's forcing too much right now. He's trying to make too much happen.
41-35 Northwest, the ball back in the lead, and Daniel Abreu on a pick and roll. Comes off the curl and a handoff, and he puts it up and in with ease. Again, I've said it, Northwest can strike like lightning. And Abreu now with 7 points in the contest. 43-35. This is Northwest's biggest lead, up 8. Northwest has owned the second half so far, outscoring these Griffins 8-3 since the break. Will Eames gets underneath. He throws up a shot. Eames is fouled. And let's see, they get Luke Waters on this one. Yep. Waters is called on his third, so that's a big call. Waters is going to come out, and it looks like Mitch Mascari is going to come in. Mascari fresh off an 11-point performance against Missouri Southern 5 days ago. Foul comes on the floor, by the way.
Swader's in for Q.
Yep, Q is out. So Zion Swader started in place of Q May's second straight game. Happened last Saturday, too. Tay Fields from under the right hoop. Inbounds to JaRon Thames. JaRon, career high 23 points on 9 of 10 shooting. Thames, bounce pass left corner to Fields. Tay Fields backs his way, now tries to kick it baseline to Eames, and that pass is knocked out by Daniel Abreu. Stays with Western with 8 on the shot clock. 15-23 left in the game. Northwest 43, Missouri Western 35. Griffins have been scoreless for 2:08.
Danger time right now.
Yep. Getting outscored 8-3 since half. Here's Buback for 3, just in and out of there. Good shot. Offensive board. Tay Fields toes on the baseline. Fields to Thames in the left corner. Eames, Will Eames, dribble, drive, got hacked a little bit, no call. Daniel Abreu disrupts, and Northwest picks up a loose ball. 11 turnovers now for Missouri Western, and Eames on a little reach as Trevor Hudgens was trying to get downhill. Up top, and Eames, little reach, that's a foul. And Eames just picked up his third. So that's Q Mays, Will Eames each now with 3 fouls. Also Caleb Bennett with 3 fouls. Ouch. Foul comes on the floor. 4th team foul for the Griffs. 15 minutes left. Bearcats 43, Griffins 35. Northwest a chance to go up double figures here. Hudgens passes Bernard to the lane. Basket's good, and Bernard's fouled.
He's going to get a foul, too. Maybe on JaRon.
Yeah, I think it is. That'd be 3 on JaRon, and the St. Joe native Diego Bernard up to 4 points, all since halftime. Basket's good, and he's fouled, and it'll be a 3-point opportunity for the Lafayette graduate wearing a Bearcat uniform when we come back. Timeout on the floor. Northwest starts this half on a 10-3 run, and the Bearcats lead at 45. Done this a few times. Team will hang around early, and then they'll kind of put on the afterburners in the second half. That hasn't completely happened yet, but Northwest able to start this second half on a 10-3 run. And Northwest leads it by double figures for the first time, 45-35 over Missouri Western men's basketball. 14:53 to go. Tommy Rezach and Tom Smith. And as we went to break, it was Diego Bernard getting the basket and the foul. Chance at a 3-point play. Bernard's free throw misses off the back of the iron. But offensive rebound, West Dreamer. Worst case scenario there.
Wow.
Dreamer to Bernard, back out to Dreamer, 3,
well,
in and out.
The bullet there.
Well, that would have sent one half of this building going crazy had that gone in. But Western gets the miss. So still a 10-point game, 45-35, but Griffins have been scoreless for 3 minutes. Q May's been held scoreless in this game so far. Q gives to Thames in the lane. Thames got fouled, may have traveled, but there's a foul called. That's going to be on Hudgens.
Yeah.
That's his second.
He's tough to guard. We got him on the floor, though. We're lucky we got away, or they're lucky they got away with that.
Third team foul this half on Northwest. 14 and a half minutes left. Bearcats 45, Griffins 35.
Interesting that they have Hutchins on
Tayfield's
JaRon.
Tayfield's inbounds to Buback. Yeah, because Hutchins has been on Q all day, but now it looks like Bernard's on Q Mays. Q, little crossover off a screen from Eames, and that springs Q Mays free at last. Q with an easy look off the screen from Eames. Q puts it up and in. First points on his 6th shot of the day. And it's back to a single-digit game, 45-37 Northwest, 14:05 to go. Hudgens up to West Dreamer now. Dreamer up top, Daniel Abreu. Western in a man defense. Abreu hands off Hudgens. Hudgens being guarded by Eames. Hudgens goes to Mascari. Now back to Hudgens, right wing. Pump fakes for three, does Trevor. Bounce pass inside to Abreu. It was loose. Abreu corralled it. Q dove for a steal, but Q can't get it before the ball goes out of bounds, and the ball stays with Northwest with 1 second on the shot clock. Goodness me. Is there anything Northwest could do to avoid a shot clock violation? We'll see. Bernard will inbound from under the left basket. They put two. They put 1 more second on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. 13:47 left in the game. Northwest ball, Northwest lead, 45-37. Diego Bernard going to throw it in from under the left hoop. Playing in his hometown, up to Abreu, pump fakes. They didn't start the shot clock right away. The ball, it was an air ball anyway on the 3 by Daniel Abreu. Shot clock violation, Missouri Western ball. So a good stop there by the Griffins. Western had broken what was a 3-minute scoring drought on their previous possession with the layup by Q Mays. So now the Griffins get a stop and a chance to get back to within 2 possessions here. 45-37 Northwest, 13:43 to go. Q lets the ball roll to midcourt, now picks up his dribble to save a little time. Q takes the screen left from Tay Fields. Now Mays back between the circles. Now off a screen from Will Eames, but not much room to go here. Q's just going to step up for 3 and hit it unassisted. Will Eames trying to create some room for him. Now Q Mays with 5 points, all in the second half. A little 5-0 spurt for the Griffins. We got a game again, 45-40. Northwest lead cut in half, and now a ball loose in the backcourt. Q Mays running the length of the scorer's table, had a steal, but then they called him on a travel, and that's going to give the ball back to Northwest. That was a crazy sequence as Daniel Abreu and Q Mays ran after the ball. Q had it in his hands. I think he would have stepped out of bounds either way, but they called him on a travel. He ran across by the scorer's table, was running by the bench, trying to stay in bounds, couldn't quite hold it, but great defense in the backcourt by Western. Still Northwest ball, Northwest lead, 45-40, 13-15 and counting to go. It's Trevor Hudgens across, inbounds from half court rather. Hudgens, right wing, over to Abreu, back to Hudgens. Hudgens, a little spin move in the lane, goes left wing. Mitch Mascari across the way it goes. Right corner 3, West Dreamer. No. Nearly getting the rebound was Isaiah Jackson. Instead it comes to Will Eames. Here's Missouri Western. Down 45-40 are the Griffins on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, we've got
Q Mays has scored 5 straight points here.
We got Northwest shook up just a little bit. They're not as fluid as they usually are. We just
12:40 left. Q Mays over the shoulder pass to Will Eames. Eames between 2 defenders lost the ball out of bounds, and it touched Northwest last. It did.
Yeah.
12 on the shot clock. 12:36 on the game clock. Northwest 45, Missouri Western 40. Griffins on a 2-0 run, or excuse me, a 5-0 run over the last 2 minutes. That's what I meant to say. So they inbound the ball to Q Mays. Griffins attacking the right hoop here. Q comes left off a screen from Eames. Q then just launches a pass underneath. He kind of got bumped as he passed the ball. I think we got a foul on Northwest. Oh, no. Instead, they call it out of bounds on Q, Northwest ball.
Nobody touched it, I don't think.
So Q tried to pass underneath or just got bumped as he passed, and that just kind of changed the trajectory of the ball.
Don't want to have wasted possessions right now. This is the time we need to get back in the game.
Western now with 12 turnovers. They're -4 in turnover margin. Northwest with the ball in the lead. 45-40, 12:15 to go. Still anyone's game here. West Dreamer on the baseline. Blocked by the freshman Tay Fields out of bounds. It stays with Western. That's the second block of the day for the freshman out of Opelika, Alabama. What a performance for him off the bench. Tay Fields, 6 points, 5 boards, 2 steals, 2 blocks.
I don't know how you can keep him out of the lineup much longer because he just continues to give good effort. He can score. He can rebound. He can defend.
And 19th appearance today. He has 1 start on the year, making a case for more. Here's Hudgens trying to attack from the right side. 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up with the left hand. Good. Right over the head of Q Mays. Hudgens with his first points of the second half. He still leads Northwest with 15 today. 47-40. Hudgens has scored 30 or more 11 times this year alone. As Q Mays this time drives against Trevor Hudgens, and Trevor just picked up foul number 3. I think this foul comes on the floor, though. It does. Yep, Q's going to inbound the ball. Looks like Hudgens, Hudgens is going to stay in. Mitch Mascari comes out. Luke Waters, Diego Bernard in. Also out for Northwest is Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, Diego's coming back in to guard Q, so it's, Hudgens doesn't have to guard him.
3 fouls on Hudgens, 2 on Bernard, 2 on Byron Alexander, 3 on Luke Waters. Western's got foul trouble of their own. More on that later. 11:45 to go. Northwest 47, Missouri Western 40. Griffin ball here. Q Mays hands it off up top. JaRon Thames, career high 23 points today, 20 of that in the first half. JaRon, the little crossover dribble, lost the ball, got it back, may have traveled, but recovered and got it in the high post. A deep contested 2 is good. JaRon's got 25. Still a ball game here in St. Joe. 47-42, 11:23 to go. Bearcats by 5 with it back. Hudgens between 2 defenders the other way. Throws up a shot. It's waved off. He's fouled on the floor. That's going to be on JaRon Thames. That's a big call. That's the 4th foul on JaRon. Having a terrific game. 25 points on 10 of 11 shooting. And it looks like JaRon may come out. Caleb Bennett, nope. So JaRon's going to...
You're going to do that.
And JaRon comes out. Yep. Swader and Zion Swader, Caleb Bennett in. Justin Bubak, JaRon Thames out. Northwest ball, Northwest lead. 47-42, 11:19 left. Fresh 20 on the shot clock as Diego Bernard's going to inbound here. What a game. Bernard will inbound. Right baseline to Dreamer. Dreamer squared up by Tay Fields. Dreamer bouncing off of him. Pump fakes twice. Puts up the shot. Good. Wow. Over his fingertips. Fields did all he could there.
Fields has such long reach.
Wingspan.
Wingspan. Right, exactly.
Dreamer up to 14 points. Those are his first points of this second half. 49-42. Northwest back up 3 possessions. Inside of 11 minutes left. Caleb Bennett, 4 points all in the first half. He's got the ball up top. Hands it off Zion Swader. Swader in his second career start looking for his first points. Bennett on the right side being guarded by his former high school teammate Diego Bernard. Caleb Bennett, right block, right side low block. Bennett, left wing 3. Shot clock winding down. Swader touched iron on that, but not close to being good. Rebound Diego Bernard. Northwest with some momentum now, up 49-42 with the ball back. Hudgens stops, restarts his dribble, gets underneath, puts it up and in, kisses it off the glass perfectly. Again, you just don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to launch for 3 or is he going to do that little hesitation move he's got? 17 points, and now you can hear him, the green and white faithful, making some noise. Northwest 51, Missouri Western 42. Q trying to make something happen for his team. Throws a shot off the side of the bang board. No good, but Q got fouled. So now that brings the black and gold fans into it a little bit. Both fan bases making some noise. 10-10 to go. 51-42 Northwest, and Q's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, our people don't know quite what to do right now. Are we really in it? Can we have a chance to beat them? And we need our people. Come on, we need our. I mean, you saw Coach McCullum actually asked his people to get up and start.
Q Mays misses the free throw on his first trip to the line today. Western has missed 7 free throws today.
So 64% shooting team.
Yeah, 56.3 with that miss. Second one is good. So Q has got 6 points in the game, all in the second half. Northwest, though, still in command of the board. 51-43, down to 10 minutes left. Hudgens to Dreamer, over to Bernard, back to Hudgens up top. Hudgens over the shoulder pass, right side to Diego Bernard. West Dreamer trying to set a screen. There's the return pass on a pick and pop. Beautiful. Bernard with the assist. Dreamer gets to the rim. Dreamer's got 16 points. Bearcats back up double digits. 53-43. And now this ties the largest lead of the day. Q will take a 3 up top, missed it, hit the rim twice. No good. Yeah, Q trying to make something happen. No good.
Be careful. Possessions are very important. No easy answer.
Diego Bernard gets his 5th rebound. Northwest up 10 with the ball. 53-43, 9:20 to go. Bernard, no look pass underneath the West Dreamer. West got fouled by Zion Swader. Not a hard foul, but a foul nonetheless.
It's a 1-on-1 though.
Yeah, either way, that does. I think it's a shooting foul. I'm not sure, but it is the 7th team foul on Missouri Western.
Pointing out of bounds, but they don't know it's a 7th foul. So
I guess it's going to be 1-on-1. Yeah, okay, I wasn't for sure. All right, 9:20 to go here. That brings us to the under 10 timeout. So Northwest on some momentum now. Northwest on a 6-1 run.
You're listening to Missouri Western Basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
Welcome back. Tom Smith Court, Missouri Western Fieldhouse with the man himself, Tom Smith. I'm Tommy Rezach. 53-43. That is Northwest's advantage right now with 9:20 to go in the basketball game. And before we went to break, Zion Swader was called on a foul. It was the 7th team foul on Missouri Western. So with still 9:20 to go in this game, Bearcats already in the 1-and-1 bonus. Wes Dreamer to take these free throws. And he makes the first. Dreamer was 17. Trevor Hudgens was 17. How about Diego Bernard? 4 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. A lot of that here in the second half. Both free throws by Wes Dreamer are good. And Northwest has their largest lead yet at 55-43. 9:18 to go yet in this game. You're good.
Yeah.
As Western's been outscored this half 18-11. Northwest used a 10-3 run to start this second half. The Griffins initially weathered the storm, got back to within 4, but now Northwest on an 8-1 run, and they lead it by 12. Here's Q Mays. High post, gets underneath on a big move there. Mays making stuff happen. He's got 8 points all in the second half.
Has to be good possessions.
Yep. 55-45, back to a 10-point game. Daniel Abreu's back in the game for Northwest. He'll take a corner three left side, missed it short, just grazed the front of the rim. Tay Fields right there for the rebound. So now a chance for Western to get back in it, get back within single digits. Still lots of time. 8:33 and counting. 55-45 Bearcats. Griffins have played well, played toe-to-toe with these 4th-ranked Bearcats. Q Mays comes right off a screen from Tay Fields. Q underneath. Ooh, lobs a pass up to Eames. Eames a contested 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. And it's Diego Bernard who secures it away from Justin Buback. Bernard with 6 rebounds in the game to go with his 4 points. Bernard crosses over Buback the other way. Underneath on the baseline. Slings it front door cut to Luke Waters. That bounces off the hands of Waters out of bounds. I think that's Western ball.
Should have been our ball, but I think
so.
I think they missed the foul, and so they gave it back to them.
I thought that was it. Yeah, I thought for sure that was out on Waters, but Northwest has it back. 15 on the shot clock. 8 minutes left in the game. 55-45. Now 57-45.
Well, he knew exactly what he had. He had Q Mays on him. Dreamer did, and he took advantage of his height.
Yep, 6'7" Dreamer against 6'2" Q Mays. Dreamer now with 20 points to lead the Bearcats. 57-45. Northwest up 12. 7:45 to go. Danger zone for real now for Western as Q comes right off a screen from Will Eames. Finds high post Caleb Bennett. Bennett behind him to Eames. Eames on the left wing to Buback. Buback up top. Bennett. Bennett takes the 3. Off the rim. Rebound Bernard.
Do it. That's
Western,
can't fall into the one-on-one, and there's no easy answer in this game. When you're playing a team this good, you cannot look for easy answers.
Griffins 3 of 15 from deep. 57-45 Northwest the lead. Bernard on a strong dribble and drive underneath. Falls to the floor, gets fouled here. I think this is going to be on Will Eames. Yep. That's 4 on Eames. Thames has got 4. Eames has got 4. Mays and Fields with 3. Bennett with 3. And this will be a 1-and-1, I believe, for Diego Bernard. They might give him 2. Nope, it's a shooting foul. Yep, Bernard's going to shoot 2. Bernard 0 of 1 at the foul line today. 4 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. Missed the first. Well, Northwest has missed 5 free throws today. Yeah. The best free throw shooting team in the league at 80.7%. Today they're shooting about 71%. 7:14 left. Bearcats 57, Griffins 45. Northwest in the catbird seat right now. And Bernard did miss them both. Rebound Tay Fields. Western catches a break there. They need to cash in. Thing is, Northwest has turned it over 8 times. It's only led to 7 points the other way for Western. Griffins are -4 in turnover margin. Q Mays on the left elbow goes underneath Tay Fields, gets cut off 2 defenders. Tay on a spin move, gets in the lane in front of 2 defenders, throws up a shot, no good. Tay's fouled. He'll go to the line here. I think Luke Waters just picked one up. Yep, that's 4 on Waters. So both teams are getting guys with multiple fouls. Time working against Western. 6 still enough, but
there's plenty of time. Except they're hard to catch, just because every possession is so important.
Tay Fields does make the free throw. He's played great today. 7 points, 7 boards, 5 of 5 at the free throw line is Tay. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Made them both there. Yeah, he's been a bright spark, a great addition to this roster.
Yeah, and he plays hard and doesn't act. He acts like a man, plays like a man.
57-47. Bearcats still by 10. 6:45 to go. Northwest with the ball. playing against their rival Missouri Western, and now we got a foul away from the ball as Hudgens was holding it up on the right side. Now we got a foul. Alex John just checked in a few minutes ago, and he picks up his second foul. He's only played 8 total minutes coming off the bench. He's protesting the call. Got to be careful. just
we don't need
put that under your hat. Yep, just keep going.
Technical foul right now.
Yep, exactly. And that'll get the Northwest fans talking a little. The more you do that. Daniel Abreu, a 1-and-1, misses the front end.
Boy,
Alex
they have
John.
missed a ton of free throws for a team shooting 81%.
Yeah, they missed 7.
They've given us some opportunities if we just don't.
Chance to get in single digits here. Q Mays, oh my goodness. Dribble, drive on the left side, goes airborne, puts it up underhanded off the glass, and good. Q with 10 points all since halftime. Back to a single digit game again, 57-49. Bearcat ball, Bearcat lead, 6 1/4 minutes to go. Black and gold faithful starting to make some noise. Could make some more, though. Here's Hudgens, goes up top. Daniel Abreu, ball was loose. Abreu got it back. Dribbles against John down low. Abreu, though, dishes it off to a wide open Luke Waters. Nobody accounted for Waters on the left side there. Abreu the assist. The sophomore Waters the bucket. Luke Waters with 7 points. We got a timeout called by, I believe, Missouri Western. Oh, Q Mays.
No, I think it was.
Q Mays was, I think, trying to have a conversation with an official, and JaRon Thames pulled him away. 6. We're going to keep it right here, though. I think
and the opportunity. So every time we touch the ball, we got to get a good possession.
Well, the problem with that, Missouri Western has missed free throws too. Both teams are 12 of 19 at the foul line. So yes, that's given Western a advantage, but Western's kind of squandered that opportunity themselves. They've missed 7 free throws. Northwest has missed 7. Both teams shooting fairly well. Northwest 55%, Missouri Western 44%. Both teams 3 of 15 from beyond the arc. Yeah, in a lot of ways, it's been somewhat statistically even in this game. Northwest starting to outscore Western in the paint, 32-24. Griffins with 3 blocks, Bearcats with none. But yet, it's Northwest ahead by 10, 6 minutes left. Western
the Griffins have played well. Again, defensively, they just, right now is crucial. That's a foul.
Got a foul. Caleb Bennett.
That'll be a 1-on-1.
Drives to the rim, but there's a foul away from the ball. I didn't quite see. It's on Diego Bernard. It's his 4th. Bernard and Luke Waters, 2 Northwest starters now with 4 fouls. And Caleb Bennett, St. Joseph native, to the line. Caleb, 4 points, all came very early in the first half. He is 2 for 2 from the free throw line today as Caleb. This will be a 1-and-1. 7th team foul on the Bearcats. There's 9 fouls on the Griffins. 5:54 left. Griffins down 10.
Oh.
Bennett will miss the
front end. One of the
best
free throw shooters, too, on the team, without any doubt. Even though the rest of the team shooting 64.
Yep, he's 85.7% on the year. Missed that one strong. Griffins have missed 8 free throws, and they're down 10, and Northwest has it back. 59-49, 5:40 to go. Missed opportunity for sure as Hudgens kicks it deep on the right side. Bernard the 3.
Wow.
Off the assist by Trevor Hudgens.
Free throws, and he hits the 3.
Diego Bernard with his 17th made 3 of the year. Trevor Hudgens has just his 2nd assist of the game. And that is a big, big shot. Bearcats up 13, 62-49. This is their biggest lead.
Still time, but we cannot squander opportunities.
5:25 left. Q Mays gets around. Hudgens gets in the lane. Step back 2. Rims out. Alex John had the offensive board, but falling to the floor in that process was Trevor Hudgens. And that's going to equate to a Missouri Western foul on the offensive end. Northwest gets the ball back, and it's on Alex John. That's going to be the 3rd on John. He's talking to the official about it. JaRon Thames is going to come back in. Thames, career high, a game high, 25 points. He was on the bench these last few minutes with 4 fouls. Will Eames.
Yeah, Coach Martin's, talking to Q a little bit there. I mean, back to the actual play when Q took a questionable shot that he missed and then would put them on the line.
It is double bonus, and it puts Mr. 90% free throw shooter Trevor Hudgens at the line. Hudgens did miss a free throw earlier. He's 4 of 5 now with that make. He's got 18 points, makes the first. Northwest starting to kind of slowly pull away, 63-49. Yep. Second one just rattles in there, 64-49. The run is it's a 7-0 run for Northwest in about 71 seconds. 64-49 Bearcats. Missouri Western ball. These last couple possessions might be the last gasp here. Fields up top, goes right wing Caleb Bennett. Bennett Restarts his dribble. Gets cut off by Bernard. Goes left corner, JaRon Thames. Oh, I thought maybe he stepped out, but he walked.
It's about the only thing bad that JaRon's done all day.
Yeah.
Only mistake, I shouldn't say bad, but mistake, and he's played so well.
13 turnovers for Missouri Western. I don't think Northwest has turned it over much at all this second half. Just 8 total turnovers. Looking at those statistics, turnovers. 3 turnovers in the second half for Northwest, 5 for Missouri Western.
Total.
Yeah, but only 8 total, yep. Western -5 in turnover margin. Bearcats 64, Griffins 49, Northwest ball, 4:45 to go, 14 on the shot clock. Bernard gets in the lane, step back 2 from 14 feet is good. The St. Joe native Diego Bernard playing well here in his hometown. 9 points all in the second half. 7 rebounds to go with it, and that was a big 2 right there. It's now a 9-0 run for Northwest in the last minute 40. Bearcat fans come to their feet, and we got a timeout on the floor, our final media timeout.
Yeah, it'll go
Northwest starting to perhaps ice this thing away as the Bears. 4:40 still to go. Northwest 66, Missouri Western 49. Griffin ball, though. Northwest on a critical 9-0 run over this last minute 51.
Well, they're hard enough to come back on any time in any place, but especially hard in the last 4 minutes.
4.5 to go, and Diego Bernard a steal in the backcourt against Caleb Bennett, and a one-handed slam on the fast break and steal for Diego Bernard. That could be SC top 10 right there. That was unbelievable.
That was pretty athletic.
That was a tomahawk right there. Unbelievable shot, steal, and dunk by Diego Bernard. I ain't gonna lie, they make objectively good plays sometimes when you watch them, and makes it 68-49. Wow.
Just like that, boy. I mean, it actually, it started when JaRon went out.
Yeah.
It really did. It
With
started when JaRon went out.
with
He
four
got his
fouls.
4 fouls.
Yep.
I know,
Yep.
and it's a crucial decision.
Yeah, just
to
for
make.
context, yeah.
Right. It's a,
Here's Q. Steps up 3. No. Diego right there for an easy board. And this
now
one
you're on defense.
feels over.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes left, 68-49. It's an 11-0 run after that steal and jam by Diego Bernard. Hudgens to Bernard, left wing. Pump fakes for 3. Gets underneath, kicks it out. Hudgens pump fakes, goes right corner. Dreamer 3, dagger. Hudgens the assist, Dreamer the 3. It's his second triple of the day. West Dreamer with 23 to lead the Bearcats. And this run is not stopping. It's a 14-0 barrage by Northwest over the last.
They have 3 outstanding players. There's no question about it. And then their other players are great role players. They do just what they are capable of doing, and that's what makes them so good. Diego, was out a lot of the first half, by the way. Just said. When I said JaRon went out at a time that they made a run, I can understand with 4 fouls you've got to make a decision with JaRon. Got to get him back in though, because it's tough. It's tough to go sit down and then come back out and play. At that point you probably the game's on the line and might have. I think if he'd had to do over, I think he'd have left him in and just let him score because he just in his zone.
Yeah, he took him out, and Will Eames had to come out too with 4 fouls.
Right, that's another.
Eames is in the game now as Q Mays gets underneath, puts up a high layup. It's good. Mays with 12 points, 71-51. Well, that broke a 3-minute scoring drought for Western, but doesn't matter much. Western down 20. How did that happen?
That's amazing.
Single digits a lot of the way. Daniel Abreu pump fakes, low block, puts it up and in. Abreu's got 9. He's played well today with 3 points. 73-51. Yeah, you look up in the blink of an eye, and it's like 19, 20 points. Good grief. Yeah. Their largest lead in the first half was 5. Q Mays. Griffin's led by as many as 3 once upon a time. Q, step back 3, right side. Good. Well, Q making some good shots at least. He's got 15.
What? Too late.
Yeah, unfortunately. 73-54 with the make.
It's easy to score now. You got to score when it counts.
2:45 to go. Hudgens up the floor to Bernard. Bernard, no look pass, left wing. Daniel Abreu, bounce pass, no look as well. On a backdoor cut to Luke Waters. What ball movement, what passing. Waters with 11. He's the 4th Bearcat in double figures. Yeah, this one, it took a little while, but Northwest put it away in the waning minutes of this one. 2:23 left.
We did a good job. We played solid defense. And
JaRon Thames back in the game with 4 fouls. Dribbles around the perimeter, gets fouled here by Luke Waters, and Waters just fouled out. But he played well, making the start. Luke Waters, native of Olathe, Kansas. He's going to get a standing ovation as he fouls out with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 30 minutes of game time. It is the 8th team foul on the Bearcats. It is 1-1 for Missouri Western. Thames, 25 points. He's 3 of 5 at the line today. Western's missed 8 free throws. That certainly didn't help. And Thames does convert the front end of the 1-1. Career high, 26 points for Thames. That is a game high as well. 75-55. Missouri Western, a short turnaround. You're at 16th ranked UCO Tuesday afternoon at 3:30 in a makeup game, so it doesn't really get any easier at all.
No.
UCO is the only team in the MIAA that's managed to beat Northwest this year, and it took 1 point, and it was by a point in overtime in Edmond. Western playing a little full court press. Hudgens able to break it. Little skip pass up the near side. Diego Bernard. Diego scoring all 11 of his points here in the second half to go with 8 boards, 3 assists. The MIAA Defensive Player of the Year. Bernard on the right baseline had a shot blocked by Will Eames, but on a third chance on his second putback, Daniel Abreu puts it up and in. Abreu with 9 off the bench. 77-56 Bearcats. We're inside of 2 minutes left. Q pulls up 3, no, rattles out.
Jeez.
Bernard reaches from behind against Will Eames. Went airborne to get that rebound.
Yeah,
good Lord. Here is Hudgens, dribble, drive. He went vertical there, left the floor from about the free throw line and gets right to the rim, puts that one up with ease. 79-56, the cherry on top. Hudgens now with 21. He and Dreamer combining today for 44 points.
It's a substitution timeout.
And it's a substitution timeout, yes, for Coach Ben McCullum. 49. Wes Dreamer with a 3. Diego Bernard, the steal and the dunk, which, again, I'd put on SportsCenter tonight. But I don't make those decisions. Luke Waters had a bunch of layups in that time. And, yeah, 14-0 run right there in a span of 3 minutes. Put this game on ice. Minute 35 to go. Northwest 79, Missouri Western 56. Griffin ball. Griffins will fall to 9-12 on the year, 5-8 in the league, 7-6 here at home. Zion Swader gets underneath on a dribble, and it's a shooting foul. He'll go to the line. Pretty new lineup in here for Coach Ben McCullum. Byron Alexander's in. Isaiah Jackson's a starter. He's in there. Mitch Mascari, he's played a fair amount today. It's kind of a mixture. Wes Dreamer's still in there. Trevor Hudgens is out.
Byron Alexander, by the way, was MVP of the regional last year.
Coming off the bench
hasn't
this
really
year.
Played a whole lot for him this year.
Averaging 16 minutes.
Yeah, that's not a lot. I don't know if he's had some health problems or not, because he was outstanding last year.
Dan Abreu and Wes Dreamer check out of this game. As making the free throws here is Zion Swader. Made them both. Swader, those are his first points of the day in his second career start. 79-58 Bearcats. They have it back. Minute 20 to go. Northwest, they'll be in action. They're at Emporia on Tuesday, so that's where they'll be next. Emporia State took a loss today to Rogers State in Emporia. Kind of an upset there in the MIAA. Here's a 3 coming by Spencer Shomers. Showing up, putting on a show is Shomers coming off the bench. Wow. That was the 6th made triple of the day for Northwest. Spencer Shomers, redshirt freshman out of Omaha, graduate of Creighton Prep. For Shomers, just his 2nd made 3 of the year right there. 45 seconds left, 82-58 Northwest. Tay Fields on a little dribble, spins around. Mitch Mascari, basket's good, and he's fouled. Okay, 82-60.
There's just one referee continues to make calls, and this game's over.
42 seconds left.
Yeah. I think the two guys with a little experience, I think, are saying, okay, that's enough. And
42 seconds left. Tay Fields at the line. He's played well today.
He
That's
really
been
has.
That's been a bright
I
spot.
think he's going to be a good player, Tommy. He's got length. He's got he rebounds. He defends. He's good offensively. He's just a good, solid player. Their freshmen are good. They need to play him more.
That 3-point play gives Tay Fields 10 points, his 3rd time in double figures this year. But answering back with an easy layup the other way, Isaiah Jackson. Jackson just with 4 points, 84-61. Here's a 3 for JaRon Thames, no good. Rebound Northwest, shot clock dark inside of 20 seconds. So the Bearcats on the season will win their 5th straight game overall. They'll win their 20th straight against Missouri Western in this series. Their record will improve to 21-2, 14-1 in the league, and also 6-1 in true road games. I've heard some folks say, maybe they're not quite as dominant